And welcome to this beautiful Saturday afternoon here at the USC Aiken Convocation Center, where the Pacers, the number 8 team in the nation, playing host to Columbus State Cougars. Pacers coming in with 11-0 record, 5-0 in conference play. The Cougars 5-4, 1-3 in conference. And that ball knocked out of bounds.
Off of the official.
Off the official. Good head ball by the official. I'm Chip Herring, joined by the ever-lovely Jordan Phillips.
You flatter me. You're too kind.
I'm just speaking truth, my brother. Happy New Year to all you Pacer fans out there. We appreciate you checking in with us. On the court for the Pacers, Xavier Bazemore, Tyleek Evans, Faison Brock, Donnell Dean, and Robert Hill, as Donnell Dean makes a three right off the bat, letting everybody know what he's thinking early on. For the Columbus State Cougars, you got Stanley Taylor, Xavier Williams, Jalen Thomas, and Landris Horton, and Bryant Gibbons. I missed Bryant. Long range three there off the backboard, doesn't get it to fall. Faison Brock with a tied up ball, tied up with Jalen Thomas.
And if that early three is any indication of what we can expect from Donnell Dean today, that it may be a long day for the Cougars.
Yeah, Donnell Dean coming in last year and just really showing he loves to take the shot and is very effective at it. So he's only gotten better since last year. That's pretty intimidating. Long range three attempt there by number 3. Gibbons does not fall. Donnell Dean bringing the ball down the court. Quickly hands it off to Evans, and Evans will hit his first 3-point. The Pacers take a 6-0 lead here at the 19:04 mark here in the first. We got a full timeout for the Cougars right off the bat, and they're obviously seeing something quick. But while we do that, we want to thank our sponsors real quick. Aiken Flooring, you can stand on us, as they're saying, and you got to be pretty good if you're going to say all that. Right. Willie Jewell's Old School Barbecue, South Carolina Education Lottery, and Hudson Etheridge Companies, established in 1876, meeting insurance needs of Aikenites. And of course, Tyler Tire and Auto Center, meeting all your automotive needs. And again, the Pacers coming in 11-0, number 8 in the nation. Definitely rocking a pretty high feeling right now. How long can they be satisfied with where they're at? A lot of teams have a tendency to let down, and you certainly don't want to see that happen. This is a Cougar team that can hurt you. We only beat them by 2 at their place, but their place is a pretty hostile environment. It's a great venue, great campus. If you've never been to Columbus State, definitely worth checking out and going over there. The Student Activity Center building is one of the best in the conference, and I would put it up in the country. It's just a great campus. But their home games, it's tough to get a win there, and the Pacers were able to come out with a 2-point win the last time we played them.
And that's very impressive for the Cougars to be able to keep this dynamic offense that close. I mean, the Pacers have a very high-scoring offense. We'll see Xavier Barmore drop down another 3-pointer. So far, one from Donnell Dean, one from Tyleek Evans, and now one from Barmore as well. So yeah, this is a Pacer offense that can score points.
In the 70s, it was raining men. In 2019, it's raining threes.
Barmore coming very close to stealing that one away.
Good look there, and feed it to a high-flying Cougar. Rob Hill getting his hand on that ball. Big Rob Hill out of Lilburn, Georgia. And that ball is going to be tied up. Good hustle on both teams there, as that possession arrow will go to the favor of the Pacers. 9-0 here at 18:04 mark here in the first. All threes have been the diet for the Pacers so far in 2019.
So far, and they're perfect from it. 3 for 3 thus far.
So Barmore taking the ball down the court. And Rob Hill going, I think I would have liked to have dunked that. Jalen Thomas picking up his first foul. Barmore's not an easy guy to cover. He's very slippery. He moves very effectively, and he's very quick. Cougars will do whatever they can to find the best possible matchup for Barmore. Faison Brock gets it over to Evans. Evans to Barmore. Barmore with the drive. and he loses it on the way up, and that ball goes out of bounds. So the Pacers not perfect that time. They were shooting. It was too close. He was under the basket.
Exactly.
I think you got to get outside the arc.
Yeah, for him, he'll need to back it up just a little bit to make that shot.
So Gibbons brings the ball down the court for the Cougars. He kicks it out to number 2, Williams. Xavier Williams loses it. Barmore with a kick, and Evans can't get that to fall, but Faison Brock with the follow-up, and that's a quick 2 points for Faison Brock, throwing our three-point average out the window.
It's ruined for the rest of the game.
Yeah, he blew it.
The Cougars made a big mistake there on the offensive side of the ball. Tyleek Evans guarding against number 2. I mean, Tyleek's going to steal that every single time.
Yes. I mean, too, if he's got it up in the air, I mean, the advantage is his. But as soon as he puts it on the floor, he's in trouble.
Yeah, Tyleek's going to be able to rip that one away every single time.
3-point attempt there, missing by Taylor. Evans with a quick kick.
4 for 4 now from 3-point range are the Pacers.
And just like that, the Pacers lead 14-0, and we got a full 30-second timeout for the Cougars. And certainly the Pacers don't look like they're taking their number 8 ranking for granted.
I think that may be the understatement of the year. Off here quickly to a 14-0 run. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that for the Pacers. And as you mentioned, this was a close game in their last meeting. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how the rest of the game runs. I mean, this is, so far, though, it is all Pacers.
Well, Coach Robert Moore and his staff, Preston Williams, Chris Reedy, and Jordan Griffin, they're going to have something to say about this. They're going to pull their guys together, get them focused. I mean, in truth, they just haven't hit any shots yet. Obviously, they're sitting on a donut, but that's not going to remain the case. And I will encourage all Pacer fans that are getting giddy about this.
Temper those expectations
just
a little bit.
The Cougars are going to come. Good feed inside. It looks like they're really trying to work the inside of the paint. Good defense by Rob Hill, but he's going to get a foul there, and that ball's going to fall. Xavier Williams will get it to fall, and he'll get a chance to shoot for a third point. Robert Hill picking up his first. DeMarcus McVeigh will come in for the Cougars, and he'll be giving Stanley Taylor a breather.
Now coming in the court is number 25, Cam Balding.
Cam Balding coming in. Cam Balding out of Columbus, Georgia, so he's a hometown product out of Columbus, Georgia. Faison Brock got that ball stuck to him a little bit. Oh, good feed. And the ball slippery. Faison Brock will take a 3, and why not?
5 for 5.
Why not?
5 for 5 are the Pacers from 3-point range right now.
Great ball movement by the Pacers. Almost dizzying is the effect. Trying to keep up with that. My tongue gets sore just calling out all the names as the ball is being passed. 3-point attempt. Nice looking shot there from number 10, Jalen Thomas.
Yeah, all respect to Thomas for that. Donnell Dean came close to finishing that one, is fouled from behind.
And Donnell Dean was about to dunk that ball.
Yeah, he was thinking flush the whole
Columbus
way.
was like, no, I'm not going to give it to you. You're going to have to earn it from the charity stripe.
That's his first. It's a team third before Donnell Dean goes to the line. A full media timeout.
And with that, we got a full media timeout. We'll be right back right after this. And welcome back. 15:41 here in the first. Pacers with a 17-6 lead. Donnell Dean to the line for two. In for the Cougars, Chris Horton out of Columbus, Georgia. Donnell Dean will make the first. Pacers have yet to call for any subs. But when you're hot, you're hot. Dean can't get the second one to fall, in and out. 18-6 is your score. Columbus State with a rebound. Givens bringing the ball down the court. Being challenged by Evans. Givens kicks it out to number 23, Landris Horton out of Decatur, Alabama, and he gives it a fall, cutting the lead to 9. Barmore missing that three-point attempt, a little short that time. Good defense by the Pacers. Faison Brock with a nice reverse layup there. 20-9 is the score now. Good defense by the Pacers. Good feed into the paint. Oh, good defense by the Pacers. Rob Hill getting a block there. Evans with a long-range three. Can't get that to fall. Rob Hill goes over the top of everybody. Might have even sent Faison Brock flying to the floor as he swats that ball out of bounds. And the ball will go to Columbus State. Givens will bring the ball down the court for the Cougars. Kicks it out over to left side with Jalen Thomas. Thomas back in the middle. Now it's working to the right side, back to Givens. And that's going to be a long three-point shot attempt. Can't get it to fall. Ball bouncing everywhere. Hands are tied up with each other, and Chris Horton couldn't get that one to fall. Barmore with a long-range three. Can't get the home court bounce, but Rob Hill will get the putback, and that'll make the score 22-9. Columbus trying to get back into this thing, making the long-range shots, and they're not getting it to fall, but they're getting a lot of good bounces. Good move there, driving that in and kicking it out to the left-hand side, kicking it back to the top of the key to set something up. They got 23 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time to get something going. Good defense. And they're going to say that was off of Evans. Evans strongly disagrees as he went Spider-Man mode trying to avoid contact with that ball. But it'll be a Cougar ball. They got 18 seconds on the shot clock. Quick feed in the basket, and good feed it is, as Xavier Williams out of Fairfield, Alabama, is able to put that down. He's 6'10". One of the few people can stare Rob Hill eye to eye. And we got a 30-second timeout. Hope everybody's enjoyed their holidays and getting ready for a brand new year. 2019 is here, 5 days in. And got to say, if you're a Pacer fan, you're feeling good about things right now. 22-11. Definitely hitting our long-range shots. Of course, you know that's not going to hold. I mean, typically that's not going to hold. So you're going to have to play some basketball today, because Columbus State's not going to just let you walk away with this, training this over the top of their defense. They're going to start getting into faces pretty quick.
Well, that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to create some physicality here with the Pacers. They're going to have to challenge them defensively, because right now the Pacers are getting wide open looks from three. And if you're going to give that to the Pacers, they are going to run away with it.
They will hurt you
very
with that.
Quickly.
And I will say that Columbus State needs to know that you can get back into this without hitting threes.
Yeah.
You know, this is going to be one of those games you're going to chip away at this lead. It's not that huge, and you still got a lot of basketball left. This is 13:20 to go here in the first. A whole lot of basketball to be played before this thing is over with. Donnell Dean with a pull-up jumper. You know, he's got such a quirky little shot. It doesn't look like it's ever going to be enough. Rob Hill with a volleyball spike.
That hurt someone's feelings somewhere.
Yeah, as a volleyball guy, I can appreciate this very much. Nice look there, give and go to Rob Hill. And Rob Hill showing a little athleticism there. He's got 4 points to show.
Yeah, Rob Hill, no three-point shooter by any stretch of the imagination, but he still gets his.
Oh, yes. Rob Hill. He's going to get called for a foul there, but that looked a little ticky-tacky there. It looked like it was all ball.
And it's unfortunate because I'd imagine he's going to head to the bench very shortly now with 2 fouls in the first 10 minutes.
Number 2, Xavier Williams.
Yeah, he's laughing a little bit. Shaquan Jules over there looking like he's getting ready to check in as our first sub. So on the line for the Cougars is Xavier Williams. A little strong on that one. Shaquan Jules will come in for Rob Hill, giving Hill a breather. That one hitting off the back of the rim also, and well played by the, they're going to say that ball's tied up, and that's going to go to the favor of Columbus. Some fans thinking he might have blown that whistle a little too quick. Good defense by Faison Brock as he knocks that ball out of bounds. And they'll get it in. Got a full shot clock. No pressure. A lot of time. Good spinning. Good move. Oh. Almost got that ball caught on his hip. Good defense by the Pacers, and Faison Brock ends up on the ground and with a nice between the legs pass. Good play by the Cougars, and they get it, end up somehow with that ball, and they get the points for it. That's number 15, DeMarcus McVeigh.
Yeah, very tenacious play on offense there by the Cougars.
Faison Brock with a wide open three. That one not finding its mark. And the Cougars on the run. Here is, ooh, nice look. A little strong. 3-point shot made by Williams. And Williams with 11 points. He's leading all scorers at this point. Williams has got all that height, 6'10". But he's got a sweet little 3-point shot, and that ball fed behind Williams there to Faison Brock, and Brock able to get in there and get an easy deuce there. Thomas bringing the ball down the court for the Cougars. Pacers looking like they're about to make a couple of extra subs now. Faison Brock kicks the ball off to Evans, and Evans loses it. Nice put up there by Givens. He'll draw the foul, get the two, and draw the foul. Faison Brock picking up his first foul. And with that, we got a full media timeout. We're going to be right back. And welcome back. In for the Pacers is Miles Washington and also Kyle Tackleberry.
Two spark plug players for the Pacers all season long. They have a tendency to change the game whenever they're on the floor.
Yeah, Tackleberry is a tenacious defender, and he's got a really nice little shot. He'll post up somewhere and And people forget about him, and all of a sudden he's just sitting there wide open and easy three, and he usually makes that stuff. Donnell Dean with the ball, being pressed by the defenders of Columbus State. And we got a charge there. Tough call there or tough break for Washington. Washington, the freshman out of Charlotte, North Carolina. That'll be his first foul. 4 team fouls for the Pacers, 3 for Columbus State. 26-18, 10:37 to go here in the first. Feeding the ball inside the paint, can't get it to stick. Kyle Tackleberry's going to bring the ball down the court for the Pacers, and he's being challenged by Chris Horton. Donnell Dean will end up with it, and I think Tackleberry's glad to get rid of it. Donnell Dean drawing the foul, gets it to fall, and he'll get to turn this into a three-point opportunity. He's got 6 points now.
Even when he's not shooting threes, he can get an opportunity for three.
He's what they say, he got talent. He got talent. And he'll get that to fall. 29-18 is the score now. 11-point lead for the Pacers. Good defense by the Pacers. Taylor can't get it to fall. That ball is loose. Nice job by Washington kicking it back out. Evans at the top of the key trying to get something set up, and he's going to, nice feed inside, but he can't get it to Jules. Jules
substituting in for the Cougars, number 2, Xavier Williams.
Seeing the ball batted out by a Cougar. Jules will get the ball, bring it in. Donnell Dean with the ball at the top. He's wanting a one-on-one situation, and I'm not sure how he didn't get a benefit of a call there. Dean showing, I got muscles.
Yeah, he's saying he doesn't need to get the call. He'll just go back, get it, and shoot it again.
31-18, Pacers lead, 9:13 to go here in the first. Good looking run there by Gibbons. Gibbons really showing he's got a propensity for scoring too. Not afraid to go in there and attack in the heart of the Pacer defense. Tackleberry, an ill-advised shot there. He might have gotten a little, there might have been a little contact.
Foul is on the Pacers, number 30, Kyle Tackleberry. His first, the team's 5th. Substituting in his number 25, Cam Baldwin. And back on the court for the Pacers, Xavier Barmore.
So Xavier Barmore back on the court for the Pacers. Cam Paulding back in for the Cougars. Gibbons with the ball off to the right side. Good job by Evans to avoid the pick there. And as he avoided it, it was a moving pick and was able to get a foul. First foul for number 25, Cam Paulding. And last ill-advised pass, but touched by a Cougar. 20 seconds on the shot clock. So Barmore with the ball at the top, gets it over to Evans on the left-hand side, back to Barmore at the top. 11 seconds to go on the shot clock. Barmore with the pick. Evans with a long-range three. And he can't get it to fall, and Tackleberry's going to pick up a foul there, trying to swat at the ball from behind, and that's a no-no in this establishment.
Tackleberry doesn't agree, but unfortunately for him, his opinion doesn't really count in this situation.
Tackleberry's deceptive. He can jump. He's got some good hops. Sometimes that gets you in trouble, though. 31-20, 7:57 to go here in the first. Givens, I was going to go take a shot, but he's going to end up dishing it out. And Pacers not blocking out there very well, and it's going to cost us.
The foul was on the Pacers number 20, Miles Washington.
Yeah, and that's going to be on Washington picking up his second foul early. Oh, we got a full media timeout before Columbus State goes to the charity stripe. We'll be right back. And welcome back. 31-20 is your score. Pacers lead. Columbus State up to this point shooting 40% from the field. Pacers 54.5 as Landers Horton goes to the line for Columbus State. And he'll hit the first. Pacers getting this early lead, hitting 45.5% of their three-point attempts. They're 5 for 11, and 3 of 9 makes for 33.3% for Columbus State. And I contend that that's your biggest difference. Pacers coming out hot, hitting those threes, but they've cooled off a little bit since early in the first. Evans, nice kick. Oh, good movement there. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Faison Brock is going to, they're going to say Darius Bell stepped out of bounds for a quick turnover to Columbus State. Columbus State going to bring the ball down. Givens with the ball. Givens gets it over to Horton. Horton to Williams. Williams. Ooh, intercepted by Faison Brock. Faison Brock trying to force the issue, but he wisely backs up and turns around, takes an easy three. Can't get it to fall, though. The ball's knocked out of bounds by Columbus State.
Some discussion going on here between the officials, and they're going to say it's going to go to the Cougars, and the home crowd, as I'm sure you can hear, is not happy about it.
Yeah, I'm not even sure how they thought it would be the red ball, but such is the nature of the game. It happens.
Well, they'll take it right back.
Some would suggest the basketball gods have spoken.
As they say, ball don't lie.
That's right. A little less religious look at it as Darius Bell gets the putback and draws the foul. So he'll get the 2.
Foul is on number 3, Brad Gibbons, his first, the team 6th. Bell at the line for the three-point play. And checking in the game is
DeMarcus McVay coming in out of West Memphis, Arkansas. 6'8" senior. Good job by Bell, turning that into a three-point play. Donnell Dean back in for the Pacers. No foul. 6:30 to go. Here in the first. Long range three attempt there. Rebounded by the Cougars. Good job by number 15, McVeigh. And he buys them an opportunity to score again, and score again they did. 34-24 is your score. Pacers holding on to a lead right now. 6:05 to go here in the first. Faison Brock over to Barmore. Barmore pulled back and can't get that to follow, but Faison Brock will follow it up for him. And quick reverse layup there with a nice lefty. Faison Brock cleaning house.
Beautiful reverse there by Brock. And Brock, as you mentioned, is absolutely doing it all for the Pacers right now with 14 points.
Barmore had a chance, just couldn't get a hand on it. Sticks with it though, and there's a travel call there. Good defense by the Pacers, wreaking havoc on the Cougars. The old famous Apple turnover call.
well known throughout the land.
From one of our more senior fans in the crowd. Barmore with the ball over on the left-hand side, drives the baseline, easy 2 points there for him. 38-24, Pacers hitting the gas pedal a little bit. Cougars working the ball around the perimeter, trying to get it inside. And Williams with a turnaround jumper, can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Donnell Dean. Dean will kick it over to Barmore. One of the things about Barmore, you know, in the same spirit that we have these freshmen on the women's team, you know, Barmore comes in and frees Donnell Dean up to move around a little bit as Darius Bell hits a three-pointer.
And Bell's feeling it so far.
Showing he's got a little bit of a sweet shot outside. 41-24, 4:35 to go here in the first. Long-range jumper there, can't get it to fall. Gibbons missing there, rebounded by Dean. Dean kicks it out to Barmore. Barmore bringing it down the left-hand side. Barmore fighting all kinds of defense, and the defense wins that time. Here comes Williams with a nice little give and go there. Good look. That goes for 23, Landris Horton. Dean looking to get a little bit of a pick, a little bit of a screen there. Nice steal by the Williams for the Cougars, and Gibbons taking it all the way down and plucked from the air. Wow, good shot there by Barmore. Xavier, the X-Man, he is the X factor, and certainly showing out a little bit. That was a good looking score.
Yeah, that was all flex right there, man. He had no right making that shot, but through sheer willpower, he managed to do it.
Good drive by Gibbons, can't get it to fall. And Darius Bell may be picking up his first foul. And I was accurate in my assessment. But before we go to charity stripe, full media timeout, we'll be right back. And welcome back. Pacers lead 43-26, 3:12 to go here in the first.
With DeMarcus DeBay at the free throw line.
And he'll make the first. DeMarcus McVeigh. And he'll make the second. DeMarcus McVeigh proven to be accurate from the 10-foot line. Faison Brock kicks it back out to Barmore. Barmore at the top kicks it over to Dean. Dean getting a little bit of contact there, but going to feed it back into Brock. Brock over to Barmore over on the right-hand side. Big quick kick out to Dean. Dean from about 4 feet behind the charity, or from the three-point arc, and he makes it. Boy, that's tough on a defense. He's got 12 points now.
I mean, how are you supposed to defend that?
Outside of man, I don't know. 46-28. Taylor kicks it out to Givens. Givens back over to 23, and that's a good-looking shot there from Horton. Horton nails it. That's a three-point shot. Barmore, oh, a little tough, a little hard off the hands off of Bell, and a good-looking pass. Had a little heat on it, though.
It did, yeah. Barmore put a little bit of English behind that one.
Horton with a three-point shot, and he's showing he's still feeling hot. He'll nail that. And just like that, they're within 12.
Yeah, 15 for him.
Barmore driving. Can't get it to fall. Good effort by Bell. Darius Bell starting to show out. Now he's one of those players that, last year we were waiting to see him really start to blossom, and he was really, on the defensive side, he was really doing great stuff, but offensively he really struggled, but he's looking like he's finding his touch now.
Yeah, he definitely is. 8 points thus far.
That's a good thing for a Pacer fan. Darius Bell out of Cortland, Virginia, 6'8" sophomore. Donnell Dean. He's always one of the funnier players out there on the court. Darius Bell getting called for the foul, his second, but if you watch Donnell Dean play, if you don't know him, you think he knows something that nobody else knows. So he's always laughing as Horton hits the first of two. Jules in for the Cougars.
And substituting in is number 5, Rajay Jones.
And Rajay Jones coming in for the first time, 5'11", redshirt freshman out of Atlanta, Georgia. With a nice little touch pass. Faison Brock. Brock gets it back to Dean. Dean loses it off his foot. And good look by Dean. And we got a shooting foul. Evans will go to the line, and he'll get to shoot three.
The foul is on Columbus State's number 15, DeMarcus McVeigh. His first, the team's 7.
McVeigh picking up his first foul of the contest.
For Herrera, 3 free throws. Tyreek Evans.
Tyreek Evans nails the first. .58 senior out of Macon, Georgia. And he knew he missed that one as soon as he let go of it.
State is number 0, Chris Horton.
But he'll make the third. Pacers with a 14-point lead. We're just inside of a minute here in the first. 25 seconds, 9 seconds on the shot clock. 5 seconds. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger, and they do just as time wanes on the shot clock. Pacers with the rebound. They got 10 seconds. A nice feed into Washington, and that's a good looking shot there. Take that back, Jules, not Washington.
And that was a absolute bullet from Barmore.
Yes. A little over the back shot. Almost made by Jones there after the buzzer, but would account for just the same 0. But the Pacers hold on to a 52-36 lead going into the halftime. 15 minutes. We'll be right back right after this.
And we're here with head coach Mark Miller of women's basketball. Coach, another good win today over conference foe Columbus State. Talk to us about the win and how you felt about your team's performance.
Well, I was really pleased with our effort. I thought we really played hard and competed for 40 minutes. And, you know, I think that's something that as our team is going along all year, well, you know, we might do that for 35 minutes or 30 minutes. And, you know, tonight we did it for 40 minutes, and I thought that was really the difference in the game.
And so today for the second straight game in a row, you had 4 players in double digits. Is that sort of sharing the spotlight philosophy, the way the offense is running, and how are you going to continue that approach going forward?
Yeah, I think we're a much better team offensively if we can get, you know, 3-4 people every night contributing. I think everybody knows what we're going to get out of Kay, and everybody knows what we're going to get out of Kyrie, you know, but I think night in and night out, it has to be 1 or 2 other people. And it can be somebody different every night. It doesn't really matter, but I think we're a better team when we got 4 people in double figures, and we're a more balanced team when we do that. So, you know, we got to continue to do that and take some of the pressure off Kay and Kyrie.
And not only that, but great performances tonight from Alex Kennedy, who had 9 points as well as 6 rebounds, and Grace Crawford with 8 points of herself. 2 of the freshmen on this team. You know, how do you look to expand their roles offensively in this system?
Well, you know, I think they're just learning how to play right now, learning to play at this level and this speed. But they're really smart, and they pick things up really quick, you know, and it's just a confidence thing for them. You know, we just get better. And I think, you know, they can both score the basketball. They're both really smart passers. They know how to play. They know what we want to do. It's just a lack of experience right now for them. And, you know, the more time they get and the more pressure situations they're being put in, you know, the better they're going to be. And, you know, I thought Alex was really, really good on the defensive end, you know, tonight, guarding, you know, ultimately her and Mel guarded, you know, preseason, you know, #1 player in the conference and last year's player of the year in the conference. And, you know, we did a good job of making it difficult for her. You know, she's going to get hers, but I thought we did a better job tonight of making it difficult for her.
And so your next game is another conference game against Francis Marion in their building. What are you going to have to do to go in strong as a team and get a win down there?
Well, first of all, you know, every game in the Peach Belt's a battle. So you got to be able to compete for 40 minutes. You know, we got to be able to play hard, and you know, nothing changes. Like, we just got to, you know, our team has got to learn how to play their roles, and they got to do their job night in and night out. and if we do that, like tonight, everybody did their job, and we do that night in and night out, then we feel we can play with everybody in the conference. Marion's a good team, well coached, they'll be well prepared. And again, it's on the road, so you got to find a way to sometimes steal a couple games on the road. But we got to play hard and compete and do our job.
And so this is a bit more of a broad question, but as we approach the sort of halfway point of the season, your team sits at 8-4 right now, the best record that you've had here at this point in your career as a coach at USC Aiken. How are you feeling about the team and about the way that they've played thus far in the season, and how far do you think that they can improve?
Well, I am really proud of them. We're a young team. We have some veterans that haven't played in a year that are still young, that are coming back. We've got some veterans who got a lot of minutes last year trying to put the young people with the veterans, and that takes some time. I think the better we can go is going to be determined on how hard, how well we defend, and if we can do a better job of taking care of the ball. A lot of that's going to be experience. A lot of that's going to be able to come in and night out and play with this kind of energy and effort. If you take a night off, whether it be in practice or in a game in this conference, it's going to bite you in the butt somewhere along the line. And that's what we have to learn, that we can't do that. I think we got a long way to go. We got a long way to go to get better. We've got to stay healthy. We are healthy right now, which is a good thing. But we have to learn how to compete for 40 minutes, play at a high level, and be able to do our roles. Right now, 11 games into the season, it's pretty defined what our roles are on our team right now. Not that they don't change and can't change, but it's pretty defined. But we're not good enough if one or two or three people don't do their job. We're not good enough to win. So we got to have everybody doing their job.
Well, Coach, great win tonight.
Thanks.
Good luck going forward at Francis Marion, and we hope to talk to you again soon.
All right, great. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Coach.
And welcome back. Pacers leading 52-36 going in the second half here at the Convocation Center. Donnell Dean's going to inbound the ball. Barmore seems to be his intended target. He is being guarded by Jalen Thomas. Jalen Thomas looking like he's trying to. I don't know what just happened. Oh, question about the clock. Okay.
Yeah, they're going to say I'm sort of curious myself.
So we'll inbound it again just for giggles. Ball tipped away there by Thomas, but Pacers end up with it. Faison Brock with the ball on the right-hand side. He's going to take a turnaround. Jumper, can't get that to fall. Rob Hill can't grab that rebound. Gibbons with the ball, kicks it back out to the outside, all the way up to the top to Williams. Williams pulls back up, pulls it back down, gets it over to Horton. Horton is going to re-engage, pull back out. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Long range three attempt not made. Rob Hill with the rebound. Thomas with the miss. Nice give and go to Rob Hill. Rob Hill said, gone.
Great touch off the backboard by Rob Hill. Just beautiful finish there.
Well, and Barmore started that with a really nice pass to Evans, and Evans just came out of nowhere and ended up able to get the ball. And, oh, we got a travel call down under the basket. It was kind of clumsy-looking situation. Not that the player was clumsy. Everybody down there looked clumsy for a second. So Barmore will get the ball from Faison Brock. Get it over to Evans. Evans bringing the ball back around to Dean. Dean back to the top. Dean attacking from the front left, and he's going to get that little floating jumper to fall, 56-36. All of a sudden, you got a 20-point lead.
The Pacers coming out of the halftime break, firing on all cylinders, just like they did to start the first half.
I was going to say, and Columbus State managed to get it back pretty tight for a little bit here and there, but Faison Brock, nice kick out to Evans. Evans with a three-point shot attempt, can't get it to fall. Rebounded by the Columbus State. Kick back out over to Thomas. Thomas with a nice entry pass, but they couldn't handle it. I'm not sure they weren't going for a little alley-oop action there, but it was missed. Stanley Taylor unable to get his hands on it. So Barmore will bring the ball down. Williams to Donnell Dean. Dean into Rob Hill at the top of the key. Rob Hill with a nice pass and just missing his target with Donnell Dean, and Dean laughing because he knows they were close to an easy 2 points there. Pacers in the first half shooting 57% from the field, 46% from the three-point arc, and 71% from the charity stripe. Contrasting that is Columbus State, 41%, 35%, and 70%. Pacers, number 8 team in the nation. It's been a while since we've seen this kind of, what am I looking for? Enthusiasm. I mean, Pacer fans are great at supporting the Pacers, but there's definitely a nice little electricity that we haven't seen in a while. I mean, I go back to our Final Four team several years ago, and I'll never forget that, where they went to play. It was, I forget where it was, but it was pretty far away. But we've set up big screens here in the Convocation Center, and we packed a whole half of this Convocation Center watching that Final Four game. And the Pacers ultimately ended up losing, but, making it to the Final Four is a pretty legit statement of truth, as big man number 2, Xavier Williams, with a putback dunk there.
But yeah, to your point, I mean that time was just before I joined the athletic communications department here, as we see another 2 points for the Pacers. But this is definitely the most buzz I've seen around this team in my time here, in my 3 years with the team.
The only other time where it's more electric is when that student hit a free half-court shot Made it on ESPN's whatever that is.
There you go.
When he won a Chevy Cruze, a brand new Chevy Cruze, hitting a half-court shot in front of a packed Convocation Center. Good effort there by Barmore. I don't know how he made that shot, but he makes it look easy. He's got 9 points.
Yeah, he definitely makes it look easy.
Nice feed into paint. Turnaround jumper, can't get it to fall. A little strong there was Williams. Donnell Dean missing that to the left, and that's going to be an air ball call in any other arena, but here he gets a little bit of a bye. Good drive there by Givens.
Number 3, Brian Givens.
Givens has got 6 points. I would have thought he'd have more. It seems like he's scoring all the time. Pair of Cougars getting ready to come in. Pacers not subbing a whole lot. A little marathon basketball. Rob Hill with a nice little putback. That one's just missing. Good putback there by Williams. Williams
Number 2, Xavier Williams.
getting the Cougars within 18. Faison Brock with the ball, kicks it over to Evans. Evans looking for an opening, and he can't get it, and there's going to be a blocking foul. And that did not sound good. That sounded like that actually hurt. That'd be a blocking foul on Stanley Taylor out of Petersburg, Virginia.
Number 1, Stanley Taylor of the Cougars. His first, the team's second. And we have a full media timeout.
And with that, 60-42, 14:57 to go. Full media timeout. We'll be right back. And we're back, 60-42. Pacers inbounded the ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Barmore at the top left. He's going to kick it back over to Dean on the top right. Dean's going to pull the three, and he's going to nail it. 63-42 is your score.
Dean with 17 now.
Good looking shot there. Thomas nailing it. Faison Brock with an open three, and why not? He's not missing. He's got 19 points now. Faison Brock and Donnell Dean both representing strong scoring right now, 19 and 17 respectively.
Pacers shooting nearly 50% from three as a team right now, which is right where you want to be.
Yeah, you're not going to bemoan that if you're a Pacer fan.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly where you want to be for a team like the Pacers. If they're going to shoot close to 50% from three for an entire game as a team, that means it's probably going to be a dub for them.
Yeah, agreed, and good defense by the Pacers. No foul was called. Ball just knocked out of bounds by the Pacers. Long range three, and he nails it. Good looking shot by Gibbons there. And needed because that ball hit the bucket as the buzzer went off.
And respect to Gibbons, man. That was a great shot. And the Pacers answer with one just as great.
Yeah, Faison Brock is definitely feeling it. And they're giving them kind of open shots. Gibbons is saying, okay, I'll do this. We'll go back and forth.
Anything you can do, I can do better, he says.
He's got 12 points to show for it. Donnell Dean for three, and he's going to nail it. Here, Columbus State, this is aggravating as all get out because it's like, dang it, we're making our shots.
So are they.
And they are too, right. So good job by the Pacers. 72-51, 13-10 to go in the game.
That 30-second timeout turns into a full media.
And that's a full media timeout, so we are obligated to take a break. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Chris Horton checking in for the Cougars. Pacers enjoying a 72-51 score right now. 13 minutes to go here in the second half. Gibbons with the ball. Gibbons has been hot, hitting the last 2 3-point attempts he's made. Cougars working the ball around the perimeter, trying to get it back into his hands. Don't let him cool off. Here he goes. Nope, he's going to drive the baseline. He's going to kick it out, but he's going to step out of bounds. Coach Vander Slice and crew, assisted by Corey Hendren and Trevor Welcher. Evans bringing the ball around the perimeter. Get a nice little pick from Jules.
Man, that has got to be demoralizing for the Cougars. I mean, you're playing good basketball here, but every single time the Pacers get the ball, it's like another three's going down.
Well, I mean, as
and Brock, another wide open shot just off the mark.
Number 8 team in the nation. This isn't a fluke. This is just what they do now.
Yeah.
I mean, not to take anything away from Columbus State.
Exactly.
Columbus State's got a good team. I think I think they're still trying to figure out the pieces on their side of the court. But USC Aiken's just really developed into a really great team. Faison Brock plays. I mean, he's all out. Throwing himself all over the court and whatnot. But we got a full media timeout. And again, as obligated, we are going to take a break. We'll be right back. And we're back, 75-51, 11:51 to go here in the game. Pacers leading. Columbus State needing to get really hot. And they're getting to that point where they really do need to start hitting some threes. But a nice little pull-up jumper there by Chris Horton. Horton with 2, that's his first points of the game. And Barmore, not his first points. That's 11 for him. He's in double digits now. He's distributing the ball very nicely.
As he always does, man, as he always does.
He's got a really good eye for the court. Sees things that sometimes people that are in position to receive the pass didn't see. The ball flies past him. He tried to reach a little bit there, and he's going to get called for his first foul of the game.
Yeah,
Barmore.
Yeah, Barmore 1 assist away from a double-double today.
You got to feel good about his chances.
Yeah.
11 minutes to go here in the game.
Yeah, 11 minutes to go, and with the way he's distributing the ball today, as he always does, man, it's almost a given.
Well, and the beauty of adding a guy like Barmore is that he can he really does give players like Donnell Dean a little bit more freedom to do some things that he normally couldn't have done without Barmore.
And there's the double-double for Barmore.
Yep. Nice looking shot by Jules there.
10 assists on the day for Barmore, along with 11 points, man. He really is the kind of point guard that this team needed.
Yes. He really distributes it well, and he can pull up and shoot. He really holds the defense honest. Jules makes his three-point play by hitting the charity stripe shot. Givens will kick it out over to Horton. Horton back over to. They're just working the ball around the perimeter is what they're doing. Good looking shot there. Good effort by Jules. Washington with a nice little touch on that ball, stopping the ball from getting to where it was intended to go.
Beautiful drive there by Barmore. It doesn't get much better than that.
Givens with a three-point shot. He hit that from way back.
What a shooter.
Almost from the 10-foot line from the volleyball court, which is a good 10 feet behind the arc. That pass missing the mark a little bit. Dejan Brock coming back in. Donnell Dean will take a breather. Got a 22-point lead for the Pacers. Givens with a big drive there down the baseline. Can't get it to fall. Floater falling a little short. Evans with a pull-up jumper for three. And Evans is feeling it.
Oh, man, this entire offense is feeling it. That three-point shot has been disgusting today. Oh, my goodness.
And a big alley-oop to Shaquan Jules. Great looking pass from Evans.
Oh, my goodness. What a pass and what a finish by Jules.
Got the ESPN Dunanut behind me.
Right?
He got a double. A double Dunanut. Oh, his foot is on the line.
Oh, man.
Tough break there for Washington.
As Miles Washington's father, you presumably just heard, saying the referee wasn't looking at his feet.
I think it's just a discerning fan.
Miscellaneous fan. Yeah, that sounds right.
Miles Washington picks up his first foul, or third foul of the contest. Givens comes out for the Cougars, and in for him is Jalen Thomas.
The foul is on number 23 of the Cougars. This second, the team's
Horton picking up his second. 14 fouls for Columbus State, only 2 for the Pacers. Good entry pass. A little sloppy, but it'll work, and Evans can't get that one to fall for the Pacers. Ball, last touch by the Cougars, so Pacers will get a fresh shot clock, and the ball under their own basket. Xavier Williams picking up his second foul. That's going to put Faison Brock on the line. He'll nail the first. And he'll nail the second. And the Pacers are 1 point away from 30-point differential here.
The foul is on the Pacers, number 20, Miles Washington.
Washington picking up his fourth foul.
On the court for the Pacers, Darius Bell.
That's going to bring Darius Bell back into the game. Nice little drive here by Horton. Horton with 4 points. Stanley Taylor picking up his second foul, and then to court for the Pacers, Rob Hill and Donnell Dean, giving Evans a breather. Donnell Dean with a big wraparound, can't get it to fall. A little too much English.
Basket by number 23, Zay Horton.
Good effort by Barmore to keep that ball in play. And Bell is still feeling it. 92-64. Ball thrown away by the Columbus State. And with that, we got a full media timeout, so you know what that means. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Darius Bell inbounded the ball to Faison Brock. Pacers 92-64, 7 minutes and some change to go in the game. Kyle Tackleberry in for the Pacers, and coming in cold off the bench, and he's going to drain a three there. Kyle Tackleberry with 3 points, and the coolest name in the game, Tackleberry.
That is a heck of a name.
That needs to be a cartoon character, Tackleberry. Even though he's not that country at all.
He's not. No, he's from Charlotte.
Charlotte, North Carolina, yeah.
He's a city boy.
Very, very, very cool young man. I'm happy to know him. Faison Brock with a putback, can't get it fall, but Rob Hill says, here, let my 6'10 handle this.
Let me handle it, thank you.
Let my 6'10 self handle this, and he does. 97-64, and this is becoming a runaway now. It's Columbus State. I mean, they're going to pull it together before it's over with, but I mean, they got some talent on their team, and they just walked into a very hot shooting Pacer offense. And Rob Hill, well, if you're going to charge with everything you got.
Yeah, and he certainly did.
Rob carrying a little bit of extra weight. He's having a little laugh with his opponent down there, Xavier Williams. They're kind of chuckling about it. I haven't seen Rob Hill smile that big in a long time.
And, he's normally a very stoic, serious man on the floor.
I didn't see him smile that big when his girlfriend walked into the gym, and she surprised him after Christmas break by coming in early, unannounced. Well, he probably did. I'm just kidding. I wasn't watching him. I'll say that was probably the same smile, or maybe a little bit smaller. Tackleberry missing that one, but Darius Bell with the putback.
And Bell with 13 on the day. A good day for him.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, Darius Bell, last year it was all about defense for him, but this year, man, he's starting to put that offense together, and he's becoming an all-around stud down there in the middle.
Substituting in number 15, DeMarcus McVeigh, and number 20, Aubrey Kemp.
5:29 to go. Pacers 1 point shy of 100. In for the Cougars is number 4, Jordan Janetsky out of Macon, Georgia. Also in is number 20, Auburn Kemp, also out of Macon, Georgia. So maybe bringing that little combo in, kind of shake some things up.
The foul's on the Pacers, number 24, Robert Hill. That's his fourth.
And Robert Hill with his fourth foul, and he's flirting with fouling out.
Williams.
Nice looking shot there. Xavier Williams has got a really good shot. He'll make that one. So Donnell Dean swings it over to Faison Brock. Brock back over to Dean. Faison Brock pulling the trigger, and 27 points for Faison Brock.
Have yourself a day, Faison Brock.
Good defense by Rob Hill, and smart not to reach. Dean bringing the ball down the court. Gonna kick it back out to Faison Brock. Are you really gonna leave him open? Well, maybe that was the key. And Rob Hill got caught, and that's going to be 5 for him.
So Ryan Missildine is going to come on now.
Well, we're not sad to see Missildine coming in, but good effort by Rob Hill. He definitely gave us quality minutes.
And he gets a standing ovation for his efforts.
As he should. That's going to put Thomas on the line, Jalen Thomas, junior out of Columbus, Georgia. And he'll hit him. 102-69, Pacers flexing their number 8 ranking in the nation. Little turnaround jumper by Faison Brock. I guess if you're hot, you're hot. 29 points for the Brockster. Donnell Dean might have just picked up his first foul.
Yeah, I think you might be right on that one.
He doing? You look at him. He's got a donut in the foul line for him. I mean, Missildine, yeah, he just got in. But Donnell, you've been playing all game. Get you a foul, earn it. Oh, we got a media timeout. We'll be right back right after this. And welcome back. 104-69, 3:52 to go. Jalen Thomas on the line for the Cougars. And he gets them within 34 points with that made shot. And that one will fall as well.
Is number 12, Carl Ivey.
Carl Ivey coming in. He's a 6'3" junior out of Columbus, Georgia. A lot of players out of Columbus, Georgia for Columbus State. So Donnell Dean will get the ball, and Faison Brock. I don't think they're going to give Faison Brock a lot of room. Kyle Tackleberry will pull the trigger and nail it from the corner. And he's got 6 points. See his family sitting in the stands. They're smiling, styling, and profiling. Oh, that's a good feed. I didn't even see Williams there.
Basket by number 2, Xavier Williams.
Which is tough because the dude's 6'10". I literally did not even see where he was passing that ball to, and all of a sudden Williams just came out of nowhere. He's a ninja. Williams having a good day. 17 points for Columbus State. And that ball, Darius Bell not able to handle that quick pass over the shoulder. Ball knocked out of bounds by Columbus State. Williams to be exact.
Substituting in the Pacer lineup, number 32, Eric Kinlock. He replaces Faison Brock.
So Faison Brock getting subbed out. Eric Kinlock, 5'9" freshman out of Snellville, Georgia, just down the road from Rob Hill's Lilburn, Georgia, just off 78. Be knowing some geography there.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're teaching me a lot about Georgia geography today.
I've enjoyed living in Lilburn, Georgia from time to time. 107-73, 2:33 to go. Got to feel good about the Pacers' chances at this point. Carl Ivey bringing the ball down the court for the Cougars, and Jones.
Cam Paulding's basket was good. The foul is on the Pacers. Ryan Missildine, his
Missildine picking up his first ball up and put Paulding on the line for a potential three-point play. Not sure why he only has 1 point showing on the scoreboard. So Donnell Dean bringing the ball down the court, being challenged by Kemp. Dean over to, oh, that ball off the foot. Kinlock. And there's those hops we were talking about earlier with Tackleberry. Kinlock he doesn't handle the ball off his feet very well. Long range shot there by Bell, but Kinlock coming around and getting the loose ball. Can't get that to fall, and feel like teammates are wanting him to get some points on the board. So Barmore coming in for Donnell Dean. Donnell Dean giving some really good quality points out there, or minutes. 1:30 to go. You got to think he's done for the day. And Tackleberry will pick up his third foul.
The foul is on number 30 of the Pacers, Kyle Tackleberry. His third, the team's ninth. One in the bonus for number 5, Rajay Jones.
He'll miss the second. And we got a tied ball. And that'll be in the direction of Columbus State. Long range shot there. Doesn't find its mark. Barmore will bring the ball down the court. He kicks it out. Is stolen by Jordan Janetsky.
The foul is on the Pacers, number 30, Kyle Tackleberry.
Tackleberry stacking up them fouls quick. He's got 4 now. Kemp missing his first. Missing his second. Tackleberry with the rebound, making up for the foul. So less than a minute to go. Pacers up 107-75. And good hustle by Barmore to keep the ball away from a very sneaky defense. Let's put Barmore on the line. He's got 13 points. He'd love to make that 14. Why not make it 15?
Why not?
You're going to be here anyway. And he doesn't get the second one to fall. Nice looking shot there, Carl Ivey for 3. I think Bell was waiting for that pass. 24 seconds to go. Shot clock, even with, well, I take that back. Look at two same clocks. So there's about a 4-second differential between shot clock and shot clock violation there. As Barmore is able to keep it clear. 4.2 seconds to go. Unless they got a 30-point shot, this game is over. He'll make 3 points, so he's a 10th of the way there, but 108-81 is your final score. The number 8 team in the nation, USC Aiken Pacers, handled their in-conference foe, Columbus State Cougars, 108-81. That'll put the Pacers at 12-0, 6-0 in conference play. That's going to even the Columbus State win-loss record. Overall, they'll be 5-5, and sadly they go to 1-4 here in conference play. But I'm Chip Herring with the ever-lovable Jordan Phillips. We appreciate you sticking around with us, and be sure to go check out all your favorite stats thanks to the Sports Information Director, Brett Hager, and all of his work. We appreciate you, and we'll see you soon.